Okay.
today?
Weather. How is the weather?
Weather is fine today. Like I'm feeling bit comfortable as compared to yesterday. So yes, that's perfectly fine.
Because that
Yeah.
day we connect, you were wearing warmers.
Yeah.
Is it cold? Is
The
it
place where
cold?
I
Or,
live, yeah, yesterday was cold, but today weather is perfectly fine. So that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt only.
okay, okay, that's great. So I have
Yeah.
also less time. You have also very less time. So please teach me something so that I can enhance my English.
Okay, so rather teaching something, we should indulge ourselves into a debate. So are you ready for a debate?
But I have only 5 to 6 minutes because I have to go
I
to.
need only 10, I need only 10 minutes. That's it.
Okay,
Is it okay?
okay, okay. Let's
Yes.
start.
So before, like in initial 5 minutes, you have to speak, and after you, I'll speak about that topic. Okay. So my topic is very simple. What do you think about homemaker, like those who are married, and there's these lady are saying that they don't have time for practice in terms of spoken English. So what do you think? Are you agree with it or not? Because in my case, I'm disagree. And being a homemaker,
Don't
I
have
think you
time.
must be agree. Yes, they
But
don't have
you,
time for
but
practice.
okay, okay. No, I am also.
So go ahead.
I also disagree, but because you have given me opportunity to speak on housewife who says I don't have time, so I have to speak on that. So it is totally wrong. First of all, I would say it is not correct. It is very wrong, and everybody have time, but they don't want to do. Why they don't want to do? Because they don't have desire. They have desire, but they don't want to fulfill that desire. That is why they make excuses. They make lame excuses. I don't have time. No, if you don't have time, you will have to call out some time for your study. If you want to learn the language, anything, it could be anything, whether it is language, any skill, anything. Like if we are hungry and we want to have something, but we are saying, I don't have time, I don't eat my meal, I didn't get the time. That's why I couldn't able to eat my meal. But after some time, you would fell the well, fell the ill if you don't have your meal. But in spite of saying this thing, I don't have time, we take our meal, isn't it? We take our meal,
Please.
but we don't have time. Then how do you manage your time to have your dinner? You made your mind, I have to oh, take my dinner, and you call out time for your dinner. Likewise, you can call out some time for your study as well. So this is very lame excuse who all are saying, I don't have time. Everybody has time. Just we have to focus on that, and we have to manage our time according to our.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's really great. Are you done?
yes. I don't have
Okay,
any.
so basically what happened, like you have chosen my side. Now I have to speak from your behalf. You,
Please.
okay, that's fine. Okay, but now I'm going to oppose you. Now I'm going to oppose you just because we are in a debate. So I'm going to oppose you that you're saying that those homemaker and housewife who are saying that they don't have time in order to practice this language and they're not doing anything, they are giving a lame excuses. That's it, right? Sorry, ma'am.
Right.
I'm totally disagree with you. I'm not sure whether you are homemaker or housewife or not. Neither I, right? But I've seen how critical and complicated it is in order to manage all those stuff. No one can explain you this better than a housemaker or that housewife. No one can tell. They have so much responsibility towards their family, their kids, the husband, the society. And what about herself only? She has to care of herself first. Then no, she would be able to care others, right? And where the kids are grown up, okay, that's fine. Somehow she can manage. But what about those housemaker or housewife who have very small kids? They are so small babies. Like they can't even leave a single second the baby alone. That kind of criticalness they have. And
Yeah,
whatever time
right.
they have to do their home chore. They have to cook. They have to clean the house. They have to clean the clothes. They have to get fresh, take a shower, and then she has to do like a market tour as well. That she has to buy vegetable from outside. And apart from that, if there's any problem in home, she's the only one who has to take care of all those stuff. If there is any guest, she has to manage all those stuff as well. Like men are not doing anything; they are just going outside and they are doing their job. But what about
Right. But I
women?
would like to interrupt you. I would like to interrupt you. You are saying right. Everything is right. I am also housemaker and a working professional and everything. I'm doing on my own. In spite of that, I am calling out some time for my study. Even my husband doesn't do anything at home. Everything I manage on my own. Whether it's about my children, my household chores, I don't keep any servant at my home. I do all the household chores on my own. If I am able to call out some time, so I think everybody is able to call out some time. Give me 5 minutes. Okay. And it's
Um,
not
this,
compulsory.
this is five finger of hands can't be equal. The family scenario you have
But
doesn't mean the housewife to whom you are talking about has the same. That's not same, ma'am. It's not
but
possible. Maybe
I am
there's some
also
any
blessed with two kids. I am
old
also
person
blessed with two kids.
who's killed.
When my daughter was only 4 months old,
How
I
old
was
are?
doing house.
How old are they are? How old are your kids?
That when I started doing job, my daughter was only 4 months old. Can you
Uh-huh.
imagine? That time
Okay,
I
so
managed.
that shows your parents are there.
I was living in a joint family, and I used to do all the household chores. I had a big house earlier. Now I am separated. I have separated. But earlier we were living in joint family. I had a big house. I used to do all the works on my own, whether it is cooking, household chores, washing clothes, and taking care of children and taking care of my job. I did everything on my own. And
Sorry, ma'am.
I
Then,
was,
then I'm so pity for you because I can easily see that you give preference to this English rather than your kids.
no,
Ask
no, no,
yourself
no, no.
who is
I,
important, this
I
English
look,
that you can learn later on. And what about the kids? If,
no,
so
no, no, no.
example,
I
if they
gave
have any
full
problem,
time.
then what will happen? You are going to practice English here, or you are going to go there to take care of your kids because they are not
No,
feeling well. You have to go there,
it is not
and
like that.
maybe your parents are there who are taking caring of your kids. They are just giving every single thing. They are they are just try to give that kind of environment where they feel comfortable. They are playing with your kids.
It's
Otherwise, how
very
is it
true.
possible a mother having
I tell you,
4 months
I
kid
tell you.
can leave him or her alone at home and doing practice here in front of me on this application? I'm not sure whether are you from India? Because I don't think so. Like the mother from
Listen,
India will never do this.
listen to
Sorry,
me.
ma'am. I'm so pity for you.
Listen.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
no one can nourish their children alone. Everybody have their backup. Means their mother-in-law and their father-in-law. Everybody has. There is less cases who all are living separate. And the lady, they have to sacrifice a lot. I have also sacrificed, and I nourished my children very well. and I took care of them very nicely, and I gave time to them. I teach them till 10th standard. I didn't put them on any tuition. I teach them. I taught them on my own. I gave full time. When I used to come back at my home, I used to do my household chores and then finish. After finishing all the household chores, I used to give time my children. I used to teach them on my own. I didn't put them on any tuition. So I
I'm
gave
not
time.
sure. Have you nourished your children or your grand or like your in-laws have nourished? I'm in dilemma. Sorry for that. And most
Both,
probably the love, the affection, the
both,
care what mother can give in their early stage, no one can give the same thing, ma'am. It's just you are showing a
no,
formality that I have to
ma'am.
practice
I
English. Let kids alone there. My in-laws are there. They are going to take care of my kids and that stuff. Like, what is your responsibility, ma'am? You are a
I
mother. You know the definition of mother means you are learning English for whom? For those
I
kids only. And if you are
but
not taking care of those kids, so what is the benefit of learning this language, ma'am?
told you I
Sorry.
didn't take care of my children. It is not like that. We
By
can't.
practicing English here,
No, it's only 10 to 15 minutes, not throughout the day. We are not practicing throughout the day. We
and what
have
about your job
decided.
time?
I'm also doing job.
See,
If we are
you
on
are doing
job,
job, you are doing
do
home
what?
chore, you are learning English, but you are not taking care of your kids. Ma'am,
We
that's
get
not fair.
lunch time.
Sorry.
We get lunch time in the working hour as well. It is our time, not their time. Government has given us a lunch time. We can do whatever we want to do in that time. Nobody will say, why are you doing these things? And nobody can nourish the children on alone. Okay. As I told you earlier, if you have kids and your wife is staying at home and she's working somewhere, so your mother and father will be there at home to take care of their children, their grandchildren. They are also responsibility them. Not it's not responsibility for me only.
In this way, ma'am, you are cheating with yourself. This is your
Not
lunchtime. You
teaching.
have to have your meal
Anything.
very comfortably in a rest way. That's why government has given time to you. But despite like in spite of having your lunch in a very comfortable way, so that you can digest it in a very apparent way, and you would get a very healthy body. You are just doing practice here. And when you are not going to take care of yourself just because you are not taking time of food on time, how do you take care of your kids? Hands proved.
We get
I'm so
we
pity
get
for you.
half.
And I'm running out with my time. I have
1
only
hour
two
of lunch.
minutes.
I'm using for
We'll
my lunch.
continue.
And after left 25 minutes for my conversation, what is the bad thing in it? If I'm utilizing that things,
I have some points, but right now I'm running out with my time. So that's why I'm not
I should
speaking.
waste my time. And in your opinion, I should waste my time by gossiping here and there. If I
Do you
have
do this as well? Like
no,
gossiping? Oh
no,
God.
not at all.
So, ma'am, now, sorry. You have accepted. You are the one who has given your
If,
loose point to
if
me.
it,
Sorry.
I
Because
do
before
this,
learning English, you were gossiping with your friends in spite of
no,
learning English.
not at all.
Not
I
fair, ma'am.
don't with
You should
anybody.
focus on your English, right? That's why you are not improving that much because you are just gossiping with your friends and mates. Don't do that, ma'am, if you want to improve. If you don't want to, please keep doing that. And yes, take care of your kids as well, right? Don't even try to focus on English because after learning this language, if you will become an English woman, you are not going to prove anything else to anyone. But what about your kids? They kept asking this question to ma'am. Mother, are you my mom? Because all the time you were busy in your office with your gossip, with the English. You didn't give a single second to us. Don't try to call us
They feel
our kids.
by doing job and taking care of their children, and she's learning new things. They feel proud. Don't think about that thing.
Ask the same question to them. I'm damn sure you are going to get the right reply. Okay, I think you got a call. Um, okay, so it was a
I
really
got a
healthy and constructive debate. And I also have to go now. We'll continue some other day. I have something else. So I have
okay.
enjoyed a lot. And if I said something wrong, which you heard it, so please don't mind. I was just kidding, just for a conversation purpose, right? Intentionally, I won't say anything, right?
Don't
But I hope you
lie.
also enjoyed.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed and I get indulged in it.
It
I get
happens.
in
I have a lot of exercise that I can do, like as I usually do in my panels whenever I do create my own session. They're in my application, so I do. But okay, we'll do some other day. So thank you, ma'am, for giving your precious time. It was a
Thank
really
you.
healthy debate. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, sir. You too.